No. I gotta do a video for YouTube. Zelda, I know you want attention, but I have to do a video. Don't give me that look. It's so hard to ignore. Hi YouTube. So I wanted to talk about a certain video that has gotten a lot of attention on the internet, mostly negative, and at first I wasn't going to make a video about all this, but since the situation has climaxed everywhere and it's been pretty intense, I felt that I needed to say something about it. And hopefully this video is not to lash anybody, but I hope it brings the community a little closer and we can put some of this crazy drama behind us, because it saddens me. It really does sadden me to see all this conflict amongst the same people in the community. And I just feel that there should be a healthy way to discuss and debate each other with having a differences and opinions without having to go crazy, call each other out, or cursing each other back and forth like little children. And it's just going like back and forth, bickering, and video response, this, and it's driving me up the wall. Like, I just can't take it. The thing that I can't stand is that my own community is fighting each other, and it's just, I would have never believed this would have happened back in 2006 when I first started YouTube. I would have never believed in a million years this would have happened, and reading the comments makes it even worse. Like, I'm reading comments from cis straight people writing down, I saw a couple on Twitter and YouTube saying like, oh, eating popcorn and see the freaks eat each other out or destroy each other or something. I'm like, it's really sad. I thought I wanted to at least state my opinion on what everything's been going on, and I'm somebody who's always been in the middle, and I understand both sides. I understand why they're both angry. I honestly do. And I'm always hearing this thing about, if you are not trans or part of the trans community, you have no right in saying anything about it, and I don't agree with that, because there's a reason why there's a rainbow. There's a reason why it's the LGBT, because we are all part of the rainbow. Like, why can't we talk about things that matter to us? I don't understand. We have to silence each other out. But at the same time, I also understand why the trans community is very angry, and since I'm not cis, you know, somebody who's gender fluent, I guess I have the right to speak. Personally, I think one of the reasons why the trans community is very angry with the videos that have been going on with preferences, and I kind of think I know why the transgender community is so angry. And I'll explain why I think. I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm just saying what I feel, because I kind of understand them to a point of a level being gender fluent. I kind of get it. In the LGBT community, out of everyone in it, the trans community gets the most shit out of everybody else and goes through the most, definitely. And I'm not trying to compare people's suffering, you know, everyone suffers differently, and no, my suffering is more valid because it means, you know, I suffer more. No, I'm not trying to say that. But it's true, they get a lot of shit, way more. And when you come out as gay, for example, you know, Zelda, stop making noises! I'm trying to get through a video. Okay, go girl. When a gay person comes out of the closet, it's scary. It's horrifying and scary. And it's also because they're like facing their own demons and their fears, but they only have to do it one time when they come out, and it's like, oh, they're gay, okay, and everyone knows now, big deal, family knows, family friends know, blah blah blah, and they accept it or not. But as a transgender person, when you come out, you don't just come out and that's it. Like, it's a journey. It's a long fucking journey figuring out who you are, who you're meant to be. And not only do you face your demons just once, you face it every day. And for some of us, the mirror is enough to deal with every day. So that's what I mean. I want somebody who has no idea what gender dysphoria is and what it means. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. It's the worst feeling in the fucking world. And for somebody, and for people who have never ever dealt with just gender dysphoria or bi dysphoria or anything like that, they have no idea what it feels like. It is, I would describe it, one of the worst feelings in the world. I would never wish that upon anybody. It honestly feels like you're basically going crazy in your own skin. I mean, that's how I felt. And I guess in a way it can seem kind of threatening when somebody talks about trans issues when they're not trans. I get it. I don't believe that it's transphobic to not want to date somebody because they're trans. I know a lot of people are going to give me shit for that, but let me tell you a quick story. I know I like talking about it too much, but I had not only one or two, but 3 gay boyfriends. And, well, I thought they were more like bi, but especially one of them was real gay. He was real gay. Like, he was like, I love watching Tyra Banks all day, and he said that he would have never wanted to be with a girl, but I'm the first girl he loved, and it was like really weird. I don't know. It's a long story, and I'll probably make him do a Joey story into the future, but he was my gay boyfriend. And for some reason it worked out with me and him because, you know, those are the times when I saw myself as a guy. I saw myself as a trans guy. I felt more like I was meant to be a gay trans guy, to be honest. Like, there's a time when I felt like that for a very long time. And then later on he basically, like, didn't want to be with me because he wanted to be with a guy, like a biological guy. And the way he said it, it sounds really hurtful, but, you know, I forget if it was him or the other one before that. I forgot, but one of the boyfriends I had, they told me that I can't be with you. I want to be with an actual guy that was born a guy with, you know, real penis, because there's only a limited things that I can do with you. And I know that sounds really ignorant to say, but that's how he felt. That's how he felt. All 3 of them ended up wanting to be with biological men, and they did. Every single one of them afterwards. We broke up. It didn't work out. And it sucks because, you know, I felt a connection with them, and they felt a connection with me. One of them even wanted to marry me at a point. Like, they were deeply in love with me, like crazy. And they even said, I love you, and I never felt this way about anybody else. But when it came down to talking about the physical part, you know, and like one day, it couldn't connect. And I know that really sucks, but not, and I was very hurt, don't get me wrong, I was hurt, but you can't let it get to you. Like, I've never once in my life ever thought they were transphobic because of that. That's just what they wanted. And what did I do? Like, yeah, I got sad, but I got over it within a day and just move on with your life. You cannot take somebody's personal preference as a personal attack. That's life. I know it sucks, but it doesn't value your identity any less. Yeah, you tell them, girl. I'm sure a lot of people on Grindr get it, you know, trans men get rejected all the time by gay men because of the same reason. Again, it's a shitty situation, but that's what they want, you know. I'm not gonna hold it against them either. And to be honest, I became very good friends with my exes after that. I like, okay. He was like a really good friend of mine even after we broke up. We didn't care. Like, he even would tell me about his boyfriends, and I'd give him advice, you know, on first dates and stuff, because I don't let it get to me. I don't let it get to me, and you waste so much energy when you have that happen. I honestly don't know what else I'm gonna be saying about this video. I don't know, like, it just saddens me. It really saddens me how there's so much hate and backlashing back and forth, and I just wish it would all stop. I honestly do. I cannot believe that we have a moment in our lives where we're putting down a lesbian for not wanting to date a woman because she has her penis still. Like, I can't get that. And that is the end of my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I really don't know where I was going with it, to be honest. I just hope things get better. I really do, because I miss the LGBT, how it used to be. And I'll probably make another video talking about it, you know, how it used to be back in the day, because I do miss it. Because why are we fighting each other? We can have our disagreements and, you know, debates like a normal, healthy way, but this toxic way going back and forth is just, ugh. And we're so easy to throw the word transphobia around now. It's just, no. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video. Hope you guys are doing alright. Love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.